Hello, my name's Chris Thompson. This is going to be my PowerPoint that I'm presenting tomorrow morning in class. Um, Hopefully, if I have enough coffee. Go away, cat. Shit. Okay. What I was planning on doing was recording myself giving the presentation and seeing how long my time was, and I'll upload it to Facebook or whatever, so friends and family can see one of my little public speaking speeches that I've been rocking in class. So, here we go. This is my attention getter. According to Al Gore in his movie, An Inconvenient Truth, in the next 20 years we may not be able to live on Earth. So, we should explore and colonize outer space. This is how I personally relate to this idea. One of my junior Marines, his name is West, would always complain about having to fill sandbags right before he eats chow at the chow hall, and it was something the entire base had to do. Is why complain about it? So just to mess with him, I always told him if we ever colonized the moon, as Marines, we'd be the first to fight, and we would be filling sandbags and waging war on the moon. So it doesn't really matter. Just fill the sandbags. So there is a problem today, and it's the fact that we only live on one planet. My proposed solution is to colonize outer space. This is practical because it will allow mankind to live on after our planet is inhabitable. The problem: we only live on one planet. What I've prepared is a multi-video inception, 3 videos with clips from each pieced into one in a PowerPoint on the screen in your mind.
Global warming.
Global wobble?
Yeah. Meet Mr. Sunbeam. He comes all the way from the sun to visit Earth.
Hello, Earth. Just popping in to brighten your day. La 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 la. And now I'll be on my way.
Not so fast, Sunbeam. We're greenhouse gases. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, God, it hurts.
Pretty soon, Earth is chock full of sunbeams. They're rotting corpses heating our atmosphere.
In 1975, NASA brought together a group of thinkers to imagine how a large space colony would work.
Our handsomest politicians came up with a cheap, last-minute way to combat global warming.
They had psychologically driven a wall between themselves and Earth already. They referred to Earth collectively as a separate entity from themselves. They would say, Earth said we're supposed to do this.
We simply drop a giant ice cube into the ocean every now and then.
The concept that has evolved from the work of these teams of scientists and engineers. They believe the huge space colony could be built before the year 2000.
Of course, since the greenhouse gases are still building up, it takes more and more ice each time.
Either or situation. But in fact, the cost of moving out into space, done over a reasonable timescale matching the technology, which is centuries, is tiny compared to the cost of making the environment of the Earth right.
Thus solving the problem once and for all. Once and for all!
So our planet is not designed to last forever. We can't make more fossil fuels. We don't have that kind of time. It takes millions of years for that stuff to form. We can't wait that long. We keep tearing the place up. We're not going to be able to live here anymore. So, time to start thinking about a plan B. Well, National Geographic article says by 2045 global population is projected to reach 9 billion. Okay, so now it's time for that plan B. Our solution: colonize outer space. When we run out of room, we're going to need somewhere to live. Not just anywhere. We need something habitable. Also going to be needing those natural resources, such as fossil fuels. Well, we can't make any more of those, so what are we going to do about that? Well, in an article about fossil fuels, it stated that fossil fuels are a source of energy that have been slowly forming. Yeah, we know that. We know what they are, but just in case you didn't, that's the definition. When you think about it, minerals could be found on the moons of Jupiter, and certain gases on Venus could be used. We definitely are going to be needing some more of those if we're going to colonize outer space, and it is possible to find some more. Now, why is all this practical? Well, it definitely ensures our survival. If we colonize outer space, we could live for millions of years. Carl Sagan states in his book, Cosmos, if we are to survive, our loyalties must be broadened for further to include the whole human community, the entire planet Earth. Basically, this would be a lot easier if we didn't have all the political problems that we have today, such as our country's not getting along or whatever. You know, if we're going to do this, it's going to take the entire planet to do this. Well, it will put everyone to work. In an article, The Final Insurance Frontier, the author states, as private companies partner with NASA, new space insurance markets are created, potentially jobs. And we could create so many jobs trying to go to space. I mean, you know, going to space, even if we don't get there, we would create so many jobs trying to get there. Everybody would have a job. No problem. So, recapping, our problem of living on one planet can be solved with the solution of colonizing outer space. This is practical because it allows mankind to live forever without the Earth. Thank you.